I am the greatest.
Someone look color! Someone look color! Someone...
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vici, and I'm back. And today we're gonna be talking about something a little bit different, and I'm gonna be talking about this gun I'm using, the Weevil. And by the title, you guys can tell that I think it needs to be buffed. This gun is so fun to use, but it's not as good as the other subs, and it's definitely outclassed by them. I go on a little tear. This is the second half of a domination game. We actually do win it. Pretty close game, actually. I think we went 200 to 198, but and I finished like 42 and 22. But the Weevil is dominant, and I think if it just had a little, if it was buffed a little bit, just tweaked, it would be an amazing sub. Like, it would just be great, and I think a lot of more people would use it. So let me just get into the details of why I like this weapon. So, one thing that I love about it is the magazine size. Holds 50 rounds, 67 rounds with extended mags, and that's a lot of bullets. I believe the only sub that is close to that amount is the VMP, which holds around 40 mags. Not sure what it does extended clip wise, but 50 rounds is a lot. And you're gonna need them because the damage output is only 10 to 20 HP per bullet, and that's not that good. That's basically saying 5 bullets from medium range is gonna kill someone, 4 to 5, and it should be higher. The fire rate is extremely high. It's one of the highest out of the submachine guns, other than the Vesper and VMP. It's probably actually faster than the VMP, but accuracy is low to medium, not the best. And the range also low to medium. All the attachments are basically the same. You got rapid fire, extended mags, long barrel. You can put on anything, but I just think it needs to be buffed. I think you guys can agree with me if you've used it before. I know on the screen I will put a little picture of the damage and little you know, the description of the gun in game, and that should be appearing on screen right now. But like I was saying, this gun needs to be buffed, guys. It's so fun to use. The clip just makes it extremely like fun to use. Hip firing, very, very nice on it, and I can't wait to get laser unlocked for it. But I enjoy using it a lot, especially in pubs. I would never use this competitively just because I know the other guns outclass it, but at least from a public match standpoint, and I know a lot of people don't play competitive, so a majority of people who play pubs and have used the gun can agree that it's lacking a little bit of, you know, it doesn't really pack much heat. It's not like a dominant weapon, but I feel like it could be balanced, just like, for example, the VMP. VMP, when it first came out, everyone thought it was overpowered. They obviously they nerfed it a little bit. And now I think it's extremely like balanced. I mean, I don't use it anymore. I use the Vesper, but they can do that, and I feel like they should. Actually, Nadeshot tweeted #buff the Weevil. I'm kind of on that boat. I agree with him. I'm not even a Nadeshot fan. I have respect for the man, but I'm not like a you know, little 12-year-old boy who just looks up to Nade. But I have to agree with him on this thing, that this gun needs to be buffed. It's awesome. Like, y'all can just watch me go on a tear with it, and I think, I mean, I'm not trying to brag, of course it's not really bragging, it's a public match, but I literally control the map, pick up a little 3-piece right there, and I think I pick up this kid as well. I just go on an absolute tear, and I believe the attachments I'm using are quick draw and grip. I like the sights, so no need to change that up. The only thing I'm kind of wondering is I want to put on long barrel. I also want to try out rapid fire on it, because I think that could also, maybe it's attachments I'm using, guys. I could be jumping to conclusions, but from what I've used and how I've used the gun so far, I think it definitely deserves a buff. I think the M8 was buffed. It should not have been buffed. It was perfectly fine. Now it's like a one-burst machine. I'm not going to say it's overpowered, but I feel like Treyarch's buffing things that they shouldn't and nerfing things that they should buff. If you guys understand what where I'm coming from, at least. But hopefully you guys, if you've never tried the Weevil, you'll see this video and be like, man, I gotta try this out. it is a freaking fun gun to use, and especially on a small map like Stronghold, or like I'm trying to think of a map that Breach would be a very fun map to use it on as well. All the small maps, it's just gonna be dominant on. As you can see, medium range, you get a bunch of hit markers, and it can be depressing, but you can outgun people. The large magazine is truly a deal breaker for me. It's why it's one of my favorite subs, especially for pubs. But like I said, guys, you guys have to try it out before you say like, oh dude, the gun's trash or it doesn't need a buff. Try it out first and let me know if you think it just did get a little buff. Would it be awesome and would you use it more? Because I feel like a lot of people would, and I feel like from what I've heard, I've had a couple of my friends say that yes, they agree the Weevil's fun to use, but they wish it had a little more, you know, firepower to it. And I agree with them completely. And hopefully you guys are on the same page. If so, get it trending, hashtag buff the Weevil. That'd be awesome. I know Nate tweeted it, and I'm gonna follow his path. I'm not trying to deride him, but I agree with him, and I would really like to see this gun buffed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Also follow my Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below. And yeah, it's been your boy Vici, and I'm out. Peace.
Smoke checked.
All CDP assets degraded.
What? It's over? Already? Mess with the best. Die like the rest.